This Bay Area shit. Let's roll!
You know, folks, I always pray before I kill the goat. All right? You know, folks, my friend Josh, he looks like a mountain goat from Nepal. All right? Look at him. And he also looks like a man who fucks the goat. You know, Josh, why don't you go fuck yourself?
I can't fuck myself. I'd feel like Louis Pre-K.
Okay.
All right, Subas, thanks for taking time out of selling potions on video games to be here. Subas is like the genie from Aladdin if somebody wished he got kicked in the head by a camel.
All right. I like that one. You know, folks, my friend Josh looks very slimmy, hairy, and red like a dog penis. You know, folks, I think you should change his name to Clifford the small penis red dog. What do you got, brother?
Jesus. Jesus Christ, Subas. Your jokes are so long. Each one of your jokes is the longest time you've gone without commenting emojis on a woman's Instagram.
All right. I like that one. I like that one.
I feel like everything you say is just you explaining why you were texting a minor.
All right. I like that. Are you done?
I could keep going as long as you were, too. Your
right.
joke was funnier when you screamed it on a bus earlier.
All right. You know, folks, my friend Josh is a white trash. Addicted to marijuana, and he wish he was black like Willie Nelson Mandela. Go back to Africa, you loser.
What the fuck? All right. I don't know how to battle Subas. He's got the face of the monkey he's taught to stole your wallet. He named his son Kobe because he's a big fan of his work. He named his son Kobe and he named his daughter Hotel Room in Colorado.
Logan looks like he beats his wife for talking during WrestleMania.
You look like you ratted on Jesus for a Viking. You're built like a fucking upside down dragon.
Logan was honorably discharged from the Air Force, but his son, the cum that made him, we call that dishonorable discharge.
His wife, or I'm sorry, my wife was asleep. I'm sorry. I find it ironic that I lost my feet during a train and he lost his whole goddamn family.
Logan is a racist Republican against critical race theory. Ironic, because he got black legs because he thought they made him fucking run faster.
They fucking You dress like you eat pussy. Horribly. Don't worry, guys. I noticed a lot of Jew jokes really heavy on it, but I'm roasting a heavy Jew.
Logan's an unemployed loser. Yeah. He can't really hold down a job because he always gets derailed when he's watching the training videos.
If your people control the weather, why are you always sweating?
Logan looks like Wolverine if his puzzle came out when he saw a guy in a turban.
You look like your fucking superpower would be safely invested in a 401k.
Logan looks like if Paul Bunny was on the sex offenders registry. And he lumberjacks off the child porn. Kids all over the world would be safer if you took your work home with you and chopped your own wood.
You guys, you were sick of Jew jokes. I got 6 million more of them. Let's keep going. Let's see. Nah. Honestly, I can't roast as good as the Third Reich did.
Logan lives in a van with his English Bulldog Buttercup. Actually, for a bulldog, the dog is yoked, but that's just because he puts protein butter on his balls and makes the dog lick it off.
Like a Jew, I get my money's worth. God damn, you're a exaggerated Jew, dude. From the river to the sea. His waistline's gonna be free.
Logan lives in a van. He's basically a homeless veteran, right? Lives in a van with his dog. He's one fentanyl patch away from being a New York Times article.
Dude, I love that you're talking about drugs. Dakota avoids weed because he's sick of choking on that gas. If you guys can't stand the heat, get out of the oven.
Jack's going first. Ron's going second.
Hey, John, if you're here, who's losing the biggest loser? John's bisexual, but only because he'll never say no to double portions.
We'll make this quick. Jack needs to get back to trying to overthrow high school student government.
It's our time.
Jack's a wasp. He's a white asshole spending his parents' money.
Hey, I might have grown up rich, but your parents would have if you stopped eating. John's last name means the moon in Spanish, which is fitting because you can see his ass from Mexico. John actually performs across the border a lot. You can see his one-man show in San Diego, Evenings with Shampoo.
Do you think San Diego's in Mexico?
Across the border. Across the border.
Okay. Jack lives in the Bay Area, but his girlfriend broke up with him, so now his apartment is the No Bay Area. She's like Twitter, because now her name is X. The San Francisco Giants are actually named after the dicks that she's now sucking.
Thank you, Manny, and he ate the whole Modern Family. JP's mom just retired from being a cop because she just thought that there should only be one pig in the family.
Jack works in tech and is single, so the only time he ever gets any is when he gets laid off.
Thank you, Sleeping Gonzalez.
Jack's sex life is a lot like his work because it's all ones and zeros.
Thank you, Poppy Churro. Growing up, his classmates used to call him a wetback, because his back was their favorite place to come. I'd never call you a wetback though, because you look like you swim with your shirt on.
Jack's face screams CTE. That he comes to Ethereum. Jack likes to play tennis because it's the only time that anyone around him ever says the word love.
Thanks for being here, you guys. I'm so excited. I dress like a vacation that Cookie can't afford. But I'm a nice guy. I want you guys to help her out. After the show, she is selling cookies. All the proceeds from her cookie sales go to diabetes. Per diabetes.
Fuck him. No, he came out here rough. Okay. I wrote some stuff down too.
You can read? Unquote, you guys. I didn't know she could.
Okay. So now I see his wife's been writing his jokes. All right. He ain't this good on Instagram. I'm telling you that right now. Drew is so white. How white is he? He think butter on toast is spicy. That's hella white.
That was a good one, Hallie Pillsbury. That was great. Cookie only smokes weed. That's the only drug she does, obviously, right? She wanted to try heroin, but she was scared if the spoon hit the right spot, she would pop like a Pillsbury crescent roll.
Man, hella people like that pop. He learned. Hell yeah. On the worldwide tooth scale, Drew is an American too, but he's a British 7.
Fuck yeah. No, I call these teeth the cookie cutter, bitch.
He bit me. Y'all
Shaped like Mount Everest. That's what these shits cut up. Yeah. Give it up, everybody, for Megan kicked in the head by a stallion. Like, did you guys know that stressed spelled backwards is dessert? Yeah, and Cookie can't even fucking spell. Okay, the only letter she knows is E, and that's because that's what her gas tank's always on.
Hey, I don't need to get nowhere that costs more than $5. Okay? To where we need to go. My money go into the weed.
That's why you got 5 on it.
Yeah. You know, some people got a face only a mother can love. And, Drew got a face that looked like he been put up for adoption. Fuck that. You know when you eat something and you don't want it, you throw it in the trash like that? Yeah. So they dropped him off at the fire department. Yeah.
Has there ever been food that you put in a trash can?
Not at all. I came here for the free food. Speaking of food, when Drew goes to the beach and takes off his shirt, he looks like a piece of boiled chicken breast. They be chanting for him, talking about, put it on! Put it on!
That was a good one, Chip's a whore. You know, Cookie actually got her idea to sell cookies after the show because she used to sell pussy. She did, but people kept getting disgusted when they saw her panties and saw the fudge stripes. Keebler joke, yeah.
It's crazy because Drew looked like a mascot for the Lost and Found. Drew's first job actually was a mascot. He was McGruff the crime dog. Yeah. On his application, they realized he can truly take a bite out of crime. Yeah.
Thank you, EBT Grimace. That I think it was 4, right? You got another one?
No, I ain't got no more.
All right, let's call it. All right, let me tell you a little bit about Luke. His parents are rich Hollywood millionaires. Yeah, so he really puts, I consider his face, what we got going on, to be a Nepo baby face. Okay. Yeah, Luke is such a man baby that when he brings bitches back to the crib and he sucks their titties, he still secretly films them on the baby monitor.
Yeah, I'll make this quick because Dakota's got to get back to raising the rent on a pregnant mother of 3.
My money stay up. Huh? My money stay up.
Nice. Doesn't Dakota look like a genie that would come out of a bottle of Pepsi? Yeah, and instead of granting you 3 wishes, he just gives you 3 underage girl Snapchats.
Luke looks like the kid from Home Improvement if all he did with tools was torture his neighbor's cat.
Thank you, Pablo Escobar Mitzvah. Yeah, his parents, they named him Dakota because they knew that he'd be the size of 2 states.
Luke hates Star Wars because a guy choking him with force and saying, "Luke, I am your father," reminds him when he got raped by his dad. Yeah. He calls his dad's dick the silver spoon because he was born with it in his mouth.
Dakota's wife is Israeli. Yeah, it makes sense because I don't want to talk about her. Yeah. It's cool. His wife's Israeli and Dakota is really fat.
Alright, that's true. Luke's in great shape. Luke looks like he's like the Stanford swim team rapist if he still swam with water wings.
Dakota was heavily addicted to painkillers. Yeah, he wasn't trying to get addicted, but it was just the last snack that was in the house.
Opponent Avery Dauer. It's his first roast battle ever. His name is Avery. His parents named him after what they want in a son, a very different one.
Thank you, Josh. I really appreciate you for taking time off of stashing lime scooters under highway underpasses to be here. Josh's dad passed away a few years ago as a result of a drug addiction, as you heard earlier. That never got to Josh, though. It never got to him, his whole family. They got drug addictions. It never got to him. It wasn't for lack of trying, though. He's so skinny, every time he tried to shoot up, the needle would go straight through his arm.
Avery used to play wheelchair basketball for the University of Arizona. But he didn't get any playing time. How are you riding the bench while riding the bench? Now you're standing up, you're shooting threes as a 3. Fucking Steph Curvy over here.
You look like the 4th rejected Rice Krispie mascot, Smack. Josh, you look like if groundskeeper Willie joined Al-Qaeda.
All right, good one, Michael J. Foxworthy. Avery's going to school for film. Good old M. Night shakes a lot. He had to drop out because every scene he filmed looked like a car crash.
Josh, you look like a leprechaun if there was fentanyl at the end of the rainbow.
All right.
Hold on. I got more.
I wasn't done yet. I didn't know you could step high enough to step on my joke.
Josh looks like he just stepped out of a time machine from the Irish potato famine of 1845.
All right. Avery's nickname is Tomato because you can't tell if he's a fruit or a vegetable.
Josh and I both look like our parents are related for different reasons.
Oh, no, it's so fun battling this future Kill Tony regular. He tends to fall in love with lesbians. Every girl he dates tells him they're a lesbian, which is just easier than saying they already have a vibrator.
I'm so shaky, I got one of my legs, bro. You don't gotta... Josh has very distinctive personal style. The fashion industry has dubbed it school shooter chic. Josh works as a special ed teacher in a school, and I can tell you from experience, we only accept one of our own. He probably just walked in there senior year, high as fuck, right? And they were like, "You are a king now, you cannot leave!"
I've got one more, hang on. I'm getting this rude thing off. I wrote it, I'm gonna say it. He has CP, which is why his legs are bent all wonky, but his arms are gonna be bent backwards when the cops find that CP on his hard drive.
See, that's why the R. Kelly was funny. Josh, if you're here, who's shitting all over the streets of San Francisco?
I just feel bad for Josh because he only got into comedy because he heard like people kept sucking dick on stage. Like, this is the battle between needs AIDS to walk and got AIDS from cock.
That's hearsay. I've never been seen near a gay person in my life. Okay. Logan has no legs. Waka waka. Waka waka, but not very far for long distances, okay? His nubs will get swollen.
Easy there when he takes it in the poo. Josh battles depression. He gets over when his partner pulls his face out of the pillows. You got it.
Logan was actually the first person to storm the Capitol, mainly because of the parking. Logan looks a lot like Bigfoot. He's extremely hairy, and a blurry photo is the only thing his son has as proof he exists. The only difference is that Bigfoot can leave footprints.
I love that you brought up my kid, when the only kids you're gonna have to get used to are the ones Clayton's wiping off your back later. Doesn't he look like he puts the hard R in reach around?
Doesn't Logan look like RoboCop? 50% machine, 100% racist.
Homophobic.
Logan actually often says that he picked the black legs because they're faster. But why'd you pick the Chinese penis? When Logan's naked, he looks like a member of the CIA if it stood for cock is absent.
Ladies, I have a big tongue. What up, girl? I got a 2-inch dick but a 7-inch tongue, and I know how to use them both. You know what? I feel bad for Josh. His last girlfriend actually broke up with him because he's a Swiftie. He's not into Taylor. He just comes very quickly.
On June 12th, 1994, a murder was committed in Brentwood Heights, California. The murder was never solved, but there has been talk. This led to a national media frenzy and one of the most televised court cases in history. Logan Farr committed this murder. O.J. Simpson died 4 days ago with a tarnished name, while a 6-year-old Logan Farr murdered Nicole Brown Simpson in cold blood and walks free. I rest my case.
If the leg doesn't fit, you must have quit. I gotta clear the record though. Everyone in this room expected me to call Josh a fag tonight. I would have never done that. I'm not his father.
All right, this Bobby Boucher cosplay is a gay man from Alabama. Doesn't he look like he puts the hard R in Grindr?
Josh hit me up on Grindr this morning to do this battle. You know, when I first met Josh, I was so happy to see that white trash is nationwide. Doesn't Josh look like he listened to ICP one time whenever he was 13 and decided to base his whole life around it?
All right. Good one, Ferry the Cable Guy.
Nice one, Carrot Bottom.
Clayton is 3-19 in roast battles. It's almost like they're won on your dad's approval.
At least I can still talk to mine.
All right, good one, LGBTQ. Clayton's a dog walker, and that's not the only thing you can get him to do with a leash and $5.
Josh, I do like the beard. You look like an every Amish guy who's tried crystal meth while on Rumspringer. You look like you called back home and said, Jebediah, there's gold in them there hills. But you're just out on the side of the 80 digging in a ditch.
Okay, Kurt C. Cobain. Clayton's only gay because he didn't have a sister.
You look like you got molested by your uncle.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I know Josh mentioned that he doesn't look like he plays sports because he looks like he's built like a bitch. He said he plays basketball, y'all. That just means that he likes being dominated by big black men in the bedroom and on the court. His position on and off court is power bottom.
All right, this Peter Pan sexual is, he's like Lenny from Of Mice and It's Raining Men.
You just wish you could pet the fucking rabbits. Can you even read? Oh, shit.
A dude from Alabama asking me if I can read.
You look like the reason the illiteracy rate is so high in California. You know, speaking of movies, doesn't Josh look like he's about to go audition for Shawshank Redemption 2 and he goes back to prison? You look like you get excited for the Black Friday deals at Goodwill. You look like you just came back from court trying to get custody of your kids.
All right, too real. Let's end this battle.
More, bitch. Don't do more, don't do more, don't do more.
This is great, dude. I don't believe either of them are cishet. Let's be honest. There's enough non-binary on this stage to start a coffee shop. Let's fucking do it.
It's fun to know that you both flamingo to Ross.
Yeah.
All right, Julian, you wore the better shirt tonight, so I'm gonna let you decide. Do you want to go first or defer? Julian's going first. Drew's going second. Make some noise for this battle.
Before we get started, I just want to say it's almost midnight, so happy Pride Month. If you don't know, I'm queer, and obviously people call Drew a faggot.
Julian is, and wait for it, a queer non-binary Mexican who works as a scare actor and lives with their parents.
Facts.
Yeah. Julian, your life sounds like a Mad Lib written by the wokest third grade classroom on earth. And you ask them for adverbs, you ask them for adjectives, but you'll fucking kill them if they guess your pronoun wrong.
It makes sense that you talk about kids. If you don't know, Drew used to be a rapping math teacher. Yeah, he gets whiter. Drew's never fucked a kid, but he does look like he knows how to keep him quiet.
I do. Undefeated. None of them reported me. Yeah. I am white, obviously. What? Yeah. The only thing whiter than me is my teeth. Julian, believe it or not, is Mexican. I know. Yeah, Julian, your family did hop the fence to get you here. That's very cool. But apparently your gender didn't make it, because that shit's still on the fence.
Drew looks like he refuses to invite black people to his book club. But joke's on you, Drew, they don't even want to read Mein Kampf.
I didn't know they could read, so...
Cancel him, cancel him, cancel. Come on, guys.
Everybody make some noise for the LGBTQ tip over here. Julian does live with their parents. Julian, it looks like your mom still cuts your hair with a bowl, but forgot to take your ramen out of it first.
Drew has such a massive overbite, he wasn't born. He chewed his way out. Drew's overbite is a lot like his absent father, just trying to get as far away from Drew as possible. That's 4, guys.
Cookies go first, Britt go second. Everybody make some noise for this battle.
It do look like she thought about it. We had to think about that. This is dope. Hey, Brittany's so white. How white is she? I'm scared. No, for real. That's it.
I'm glad Cookie went first because she's got to get home early to unchain her dog from the front yard. Alright, if I put too much thought into my outfit, did you go like digging in the lost and found at the middle school?
First of all, I can't fit middle school clothes. So I wasn't digging. Brittany, when she was younger, she used to like watching wrestling. And I was like, damn, me too. Like, I like watching it with my father. And Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage, those are my favorites, you know? And I asked her, you know, who's your favorites? And she said, Ric Flair. And I said, okay, why? She said, because we look alike. That's what's up.
And I asked Cookie, I was like, why is Macho Man Randy Savage one of your favorites? And she was like, because I also say, oh yeah, when I break into your house. She's shaped like a Kool-Aid man. Also, I couldn't believe Cookie likes Hulk Hogan. And I was like, oh, maybe she likes people that can't fit into their shirts either.
That was last summer, okay? This summer, it's some loose spots on your shirt. Like, you can't just look at me straight on. You gotta look at me from the side or something. It's loose.
If I Eiffel Tower is how she stands.
Okay, that was dumb. We know she didn't write that. Brittany looked like, you know when you wrap ribs from a barbecue to feed your dog? she looked like that ran through foil. You know that. Get that piece of foil on the ground right there. You know that. Take these bones home to the dog. Like.
Hey guys, I love Cookie. Give it up. Cookie and her husband have been married for 22 years. You think he's sick of dessert by now? I've never seen someone so excited about a vegetable in my life.
Like the fact that she even thought to say that. Like, you know, that was, I've been with my husband 22 years. She been single that long. Let me tell you something. Brittany don't know how to bake. And I do. And she loves my cookies. I sell them after the show if y'all want to come out and make donations. But she don't know how to bake, and she want me to help her make some cookies because she want to keep a man, you know? And so, but long story short, her cookies come out as flat as she is. Them things flat, like, yeah. Them things is flat.
Right, I'm not good as Cookie at baking, and Cookie got her nickname growing up because whenever she sat on furniture, it crumbled.
First of all, we ain't have no furniture, okay? What she talking about? Okay? And if I sat on my mama's table, I would got my eyes beat, so she lying. She lying.
Alright, what y'all don't know is Cookie's real name is Kimberly. You know that. Cookie is half white. We actually have a lot in common. Both our moms are white. Her dad is black. My dad was also not around.
I swear to God, if I call the last number my dad called me from, he'll answer. Like, I might not know where he's at, but I can talk to him. Her name is Brittany. Didn't nobody know that? She be walking around like acting like she's Britney Spears. She's like, I'm Brittany, bitch. I'm like, no, you a bitch named Brittany. I'm here wrapped in foil.
Speaking of pop stars, you look like if you go to a French restaurant, you try to order the Beyonce.
If it's free, I will.